Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is Red coming out of Walter Hill, Tennessee, and I'm doing this video because earlier today, right now it is 11:33 p.m. and earlier today around, I guess I would say like 2 o'clock, I had corneal transplant on my left eye. And I'm not familiar with I should be familiar with the term since I'm doing a YouTube video, but all I can tell you for all the people who are getting the corneal transplant, I think the term is PK. And I think I was told, because I remember asking before while I was laying on the table, am I getting a partial or just a full transplant? And they said PK, so they was like the full. So I think it took like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I went to Goodlettsville, Tennessee, at Surgery Center, Loden Vision Surgery Centers out in Goodlettsville. My wife drove me. I was scheduled to be there at 12:15. What else? I was told not to eat anywhere from 12 to 6 hours before arrival time. I ended up eating at midnight. Me and my wife, we just was hanging out, so we had a long day, so we decided to eat late. I didn't eat or drink anything after 1 in the morning. Went to sleep right after I ate. Took it real slow. And also I forgot to say this. The reason why I got this light shining right here is just like my other cell phone. I gotta make sure it don't cut off, and so you guys can see. Cause I don't want too much light, of course. I'm just trying to take it easy. The light's not, I'm bandaged up, so light really wouldn't do a big thing. But I'm just in the bed, and I'm just, keeping minimal light, cause and I want to take this thing off, but I'm not. I'm gonna let the doctor. The doctor told me he wanted to do it, so I'm gonna let him do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any pain, but let me go back. I 3 days before the surgery, I had to prep with antibiotics drops in my eyes 4 times a day, 1 drop 4 times a day. So I had to start that on Sunday. Had a funeral Sunday. Almost forgot to take my meds, but I remembered, and I should have set a reminder on my phone, but I didn't. So you guys remember, if you're getting a corneal transplant, you got to follow the doctor's orders. So I ended up taking my meds on time. So, but you want to make sure you set a reminder or something on your phone or your computer or whatever to take your meds on schedule, like the doctor say, because you got to take care of this stuff. You got to do your part too. If you want your vision and your eye to heal quick, you want to keep the pressure down, stuff like that. So I'm not doing anything. I've laid down, I've eaten, I've laid down, I haven't moved. I just been laying here. I'm getting tired. So in a minute, I'm just kind of excited about, it finally happening. But anyway, took the drops Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I'm good on that. So I'm sure when I take these off, I'm going to take my meds with me in the morning. I got to go do a follow-up in the morning to get this thing taken off. So I'm going to take my meds with me. They gave me some pain pills, but I haven't took any because I'm not in any pain. But let me tell you how it went. I they prepped me. They sat me in a recliner. They put the numbing stuff in. They gave me an IV. They took my vitals. They gave me something to prep me for the anesthesia up under my tongue. Had to let it sit there for 60 seconds. Then I swallowed it. What else did they do? I think that they put some heart the monitors on me on my chest. I didn't have to take my clothes off or nothing, man. So that was a trip, and I wore comfortable, little cargo jogging cotton pants and a loose shirt, and I didn't have to take any clothes off. I didn't even have to take my slip-in shoes off. They put something over those. They put a little robe over my clothes. They put the thing, over my face. When I got into the operating room, man, they gave me, some the anesthesia or whatever. Man, I woke up a little, they told me to count to 100. I mean, count from 100 to backwards. I think before I got to 90, I was out, dude. I woke up. My eye was numb. I couldn't feel nothing. So I was up like close to halfway through the surgery. Like I was up before halfway through it. So I got to see most of it. And it was a trip because I just had to lay there, man. My shoulder was getting a little, weak or whatever. It wasn't supported that well, but that's just because I need to get in the gym and get my shoulders back together. But other than that, he was telling me don't move, but I didn't move. I laid there, and then he told me when it was a perfect time to adjust my shoulder, I'd do it, and he was like, "You're doing good." So, it lasted for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, I think. And man, I didn't really feel anything. Like right now, I feel it kind of tight. It's kind of tight, but I didn't feel nothing on the table. I kind of felt them little tink, like very little, you know, pulls when he was putting I guess the stitching. Or I don't know the other term for it, but anyway, here's you know, the package they got for my eye, the packing or whatever, and I ain't messing with it. I ain't testing it. I'm not opening it because you just never know, man. I'm gonna follow the directions this time. I'm not. It's my eyes. I've been dealing with keratoconus. I had I think some people have transplants for cataracts. I had mine for. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing. I think that's what I heard when I was doing research. I just didn't. I was searching for keratoconus, but I think they said something about cataracts. I had, you know, keratoconus, so I've been dealing with this for really heavy for about 5, 6, 7 years, man. I think, and it just got to the point where I couldn't see out my left eye. My right eye is going bad too, but I can still see out of it. But they're gonna put the special lens in it. I think the lens starts with an SC or SL or something like that. Next video I do, I'll have more of my facts for corneal transplants and what I'm going through with my lenses, special lenses here. But everybody that's familiar with this stuff, they know the terms. But next video I do, I promise I'll have this stuff, the exact terms of, and I'll go over it and go to the next step and what's going on. But this is the same day as the surgery, so this is day of. And like tomorrow after I go see the doctor in Goodlettsville, Tennessee, and I'll get permission tell you his name and all of that tomorrow or whatever. Because I didn't do that today. I didn't, and I don't, I'm sure if I said his name, he wouldn't trip, but you just never know, man. And, I would probably, I would like to get permission from people, professionals. These are professionals, so you just never know, man. He might not, want that done. So let me ask him first, and then if he say it's cool, then I'll tell you, and I'll tell you what I see when he take this thing off my eye and all of that. But right now, I don't have no pain. Like if I move my eyeball, I could feel it. I don't know exactly what I'm feeling. I take it as the stitching. Probably a little swollen there. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think when I was on that table, man, I could see. And I think I remember him putting the cornea on there. Now, it was a little foggy, but I do know this dude, it was points when I could see very clear. And he was like, I was talking to him kind of. We were kind of talking, not really much, because, I don't want to mess up. And I don't want to be bugging him while he working. He mess up, and I'm sure he appreciates that. But when he talked to me, I spoke to him. I put it like that. When he spoke to me, I spoke back to him. So I'm trying to keep my eyes closed because I'm really focused on not working them. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys see this video and you see me, with my eyes closed and be like, why you got your eyes closed? That's because I'm really trying to heal and do what the doctor say and keep the pressure and the swelling. I want it to heal because, man, truth tell y'all, man, in April, man, I'll be in Orlando, dude, at WrestleMania. And I bought these tickets 2 months ago, like 3 months ago, man. And this surgery came on. Now I was gonna go down there with the half a vision I had, but man, something worked out where, man, I'm gonna be able to have a little bit more vision than I had. You know what I'm saying? So that's just perfect timing for me, man. And I'm gonna go down there with my wife, and we're gonna go to WrestleMania 33. Bray Wyatt is the world heavyweight, the world wrestling entertainment champion, the WWE heavyweight champion. Goldberg is the WWE Universal Champion. Brock Lesnar will be there. They say Big Show and Shaq's supposed to wrestle. I don't know. I really hope CM Punk show up. You know what I'm saying? The AJ Lee. You know what I'm saying? That would be cool. More likely that won't happen, but if it did, man, that's the reason why I bought the ticket. So if CM Punk see this, I'll probably show him this video. Maybe the fans want him back. So that would be just, I don't know, man. That'd just be cool because he's one of the top wrestlers of all time. You know what I'm saying? It's in my book. But so yeah, I'm going to Orlando with my wife, man, and we done spent a few dollars, to prepare for this stuff, and now I can have some eyesight, and we can get back to exhaling. I know that sounds kind of girlish, but just kind of, it's kind of been rough, man, not having sight, So I was blessed with a gift to go down there and go down to WrestleMania. So we took it. My children will be here at home, and I don't want to say too much, but that's what it is. That's the reason why I'm making this video, because it's kind of interesting that I got to see how well my vision improved from the time I had this surgery, from the time before it, from the time I had the surgery to the time I get to Orlando. That I could be doing that for you guys on YouTube. For those who are going to have a corneal transplant, for those who are going to have a corneal transplant one day, so you can kind of gauge it. But I'm sure everybody heals differently, but kind of what to expect. Or if I have an issue, I'm gonna let you know if I don't have an issue. I'm gonna just tell you, my doctors did a good job, but on the strength, my wife and we kind of been preparing for the trip, and in the meantime we was preparing for me to have this surgery, kind of detoxing. We stuck to it as much as we could, but we did it real tough. We was exercising, detoxing, not eating meat, and just vegetables and smoothies and vitamins and B12 shots and sweating and eating eating nothing for a few days, and just the smoothies, drinking the tea, and you know we sneak, not really a sneak, but just like a boiled egg or something maybe, or some cucumbers and some watermelon, and for snacks, for real. That's what we doing, you know what I'm saying? And we still doing it, we kind of late. It's been about 8 days, 9 days, so we kind of letting up now, weighing off of it, but we, excuse me for being, nasty right there, but, we live right here, so yeah. But yeah, that's what's up, y'all. I better get off here because I done been on here too long when you start seeing stuff like that, for real. So yeah, right now I don't have any pain. The doctor was telling me how good I did while I was on the table, so they kept saying that. So I don't know, I don't know. I guess, because I stayed still, bro. I didn't even move my eye. I swear to God, I was like, man, I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna make sure this dude don't mess up. I'm only gonna talk to him when he talked to me. They were talking to me. They was trying to make me laugh in there, man, while I was on the but it was just a very laid back environment, man. Very peaceful, dude. Wasn't no crap going on in there, man. It was all cool. Energy was positive, man. So, you just knew it. I didn't have no worries, man, the whole time. I kind of looked forward to it. I'm glad it's done because I was ready, man. I was wanting to do this. I didn't see no other option, man. I got 3 kids. I got a son named Isaiah. He's 7. I got a daughter named Simone. She's 6. I got another daughter, Brooklyn. She's 3. So, and I got my wife, and I just want to do stuff with them. They a joy to be around. I want to enjoy them more with my eyesight. I want to see what they see. I want to be able to help them, at least be able to see what, and help and assist and not be a burden, and just lay here and let my eyesight go. I'm thankful I was able to get this done, and I'm hoping that it was a positive. I believe it's a positive, but we'll see. And because this is just day 1 right here. This ain't even day 1. It's just day of, really. It's not even day 1. So they say you got to recover for like 6 to 12 months. So I got to take care of business still, And now on this one, next week, I got to go get the lens. So I might have to end up getting surgery on this one day. So I'm just dealing with it the best I know, and I'm going to keep doing research on it, see what's the best route to take. I'm listening to my doctors, though, man. I don't really like it. I'm just putting it out there, man. I'm not really a doctor type of dude, but, I have to be honest, man. Like, I'm not really into prescription drugs and all of these things, man. I'm not really into all that, but I do tell you this, man. Sometimes, man, it works out, dude. I mean, it's always a reason for this stuff that happens, man. You kind of be wondering, like, how did this happen to me? Or, keratoconus, like, what's up with that? They tell you it's hereditary and this and that, but, I'm the one who suffered. Ain't no telling how, but hey, I'm just glad that I could get something done to improve my sight, because without my eyesight, man, it's just been a little weird, and I didn't want to go anywhere new, because I never been to Orlando, man. I'm 40 years old. I never been to Orlando, Florida, My wife's been everywhere. I ain't really been, I've been a lot of places too, but that's one of the places I've never been. My wife's been to Orlando. She's been to Miami. She's been through Florida. You dig? So you know, this is a event for me, and I just really didn't want to go down there without the eyesight I had. So this I'm gonna do the other when I do the part two. I'm gonna tell you why this is special, and you know, peace and positive vibes to all the people out there who are looking to get a corneal transplant. Peace to the people who's been suffering with keratoconus, man, and you haven't been able to, this is expensive, and or your insurance didn't kick in on it or whatever, man. Just keep researching, keep, you know, you, don't not do anything about it, man. Like one day I just had to do something about it, and we got it together. So when I do part two, I'll go into more detail and have it a little bit more organized for you. And peace, and we out.